Welcome to Funnel Hacker Radio Podcast, where we go behind the scenes and uncover the tactics and strategies top entrepreneurs are using to make more sales, dominate their markets, and how you can get those same results. Here's your host, Dave Woodward.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Funnel Hacker Radio. I'm your host, Dave Woodward, and today you have the opportunity of hearing from one of my good friends, Amanda Pittenger. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi Dave, thanks for letting me be on your show today.
I've been trying to get you on for months. You are so dang busy, it's impossible to get a hold of you, so I get it. It's almost Christmas, and I figured I finally got some downtime. She's in a closet right now, trying to avoid the kids.
Yep.
But that's how we do this stuff, so I'm really excited to have you. So Amanda owns Dakehouse and is also one of our certified partners. If you haven't gone to to cfcertified.com, if you do that, you will see Amanda's picture right there. So, Amanda, I thank you very much for allowing us to use your image and your face and your story as far as working with us for the Certified Partner Program, and you've been a great asset to us, and we, again, thank you so much for that.
Thank you. It's been amazing.
So with that, let's kind of take just a couple minutes here and fill people in on what your story is.
Okay, well, I started out my career path as a high school science teacher and a tennis coach. I got my master's degree in higher education administration. I was ready to move up to the university level and become a dean of students or, maybe just really a dean of students, maybe a provost, something like that. And then I had children, and
they screw up everything.
They did. Well, I wouldn't say screw up, but they do change your path slightly. So I was still, I don't do anything halfway. And so whenever I became a parent, I had to make a choice between putting it all into my job, which was teaching at the time and coaching, spending time with other people's children, or was I going to put it into my kids? And ultimately my kids won. And I decided that I needed to do something different in order to give more of my time and attention to them. So being in Oklahoma, we're right smack dab in the center of the U.S. We're also, as a state, I think ranked 49th in teacher pay, which out of 50. So that's not amazing. So when I was making the decision to step away from this career that I had built over, 15 years, plus, all the education and time that went into it, not to mention student loans and other things, I had to just evaluate what would it take to replace my income, because it wasn't about getting rich or, making it big at that time. It was just about surviving and making it work to where I could be, a better mom and still be fulfilled, though, because I am definitely not the stay-at-home mom typical stereotype. Like I have always been a busybody. I'm always creating. I'm always doing something. So when it boiled down to it, I calculated or figured out that all I had to replace was about $400 a week. And that's pretty sad when you have a master's degree plus 15 years of experience teaching the future of our country. But at the same time, it's like, hey, I could totally replace $400 a week, like doing almost anything. I could go work at Starbucks part-time and do that. So I basically got started in the online world of things kind of right when social media was getting started. And Oklahoma City had a really cool community of Twitter people, and we would have tweet ups and, just these networking cool things. And that's really how I got started. I just started networking with people online. I decided, hey, I can do this for businesses. I got 4 clients right out the gate of just managing social media accounts for them. And really, it just grew from there. It's really no crazy, I didn't take all these crazy steps and I didn't do all this research or anything. I just jumped straight into it and made it happen, because it was basically either fight or flight, and I had to fight for what I wanted. And I made it happen. So from there, that was back in 2010, 2011. And then today we're going into 2017, and I have just been growing exponentially ever since. It's been amazing.
I think that's the part I really want to make sure people understand is you guys have to, if you're listening to this, the key is just taking action. And Amanda, you've been a massive action taker, which I have loved working with you on that. Seeing kind of the stuff that's going on. I know you've been touring around quite a bit, speaking at different places. So tell people what are some of the things you're up to these days, and especially from a business standpoint, because you speak to a lot of entrepreneurs. What are some of the things you're telling them that you're sharing with your audiences that would be of value to our listeners?
It really breaks down to what is it that you want to do and what's holding you back from doing it. And so when I work with a lot of my clients, and I thought about this today, I am lending them my belief in them until they believe in themselves. Did that make sense?
Oh yeah.
So
no, I think
when I work with somebody, I mean, people, I attract a certain group of people to me, and whenever I do that, I work with people that I really believe in. I believe in their product. I believe in their story. I believe in their vision. I believe in what they want for their future. And a lot of times, a lot of the people that I work with, they are small business owners. They're trying to do basically what I did, which was break out of this old lifestyle and create something that they want. And so when I'm working with these people and when they come to me, they don't believe in themselves yet. They have no idea what they're doing, but they just know they need to do something. And so really that's all I do with them is I just believe in them enough and give them permission to keep moving forward. And there's no fancy spreadsheet or there's no algorithm that I use or anything like that. It's just believing in the person enough to give them permission to keep going forward. It's simple.
Man, I think that is just so important for people, especially this podcast right after the first of the year. And I know that a lot of people will be listening to this with New Year's resolutions in place and trying to find a way of really growing their business. So if they don't know you, how do they still believe in you and believe in them? And what are some of the things how do you lend that even virtually to people to help them build their business, build their self-esteem, build their confidence that they can actually go out and do this?
Right. Well, I do a lot of strategy sessions with my clients and a lot of face-to-face Zoom calling or Skype calling. I'm available, very accessible with my clients. And when I'm working one-on-one with them, it's not just about, hey, I need to change the color of the button on this landing page. It's, hey, I'm really stuck today. I'm not feeling it. It's the same stuff that I go through and why I have mentors and coaches that help me get past those stages too. We all go through them. We all wake up one morning and go, we have all intentions to have a fantastic, productive day. Sometimes we're just not feeling it. We second guess ourselves, especially if you're a major breadwinner for your family. You're like, that's so much pressure and you have to produce. So whenever I feel that way, I go to my mentors. They basically just say, power through it, do what you need to do, what you need to do, even though you don't feel like doing it. Like, you're supposed to do when you wake up and you don't feel like producing, you don't feel it, whatever it is for you, you need to do the one thing you most don't want to do. And so for me, sometimes that's simply just getting in my car and going to the gym. It's just, or reading that book, that chapter of the book that I'm reading. I do that every day. I have a routine. And so sometimes you just want to throw in the towel. And so I have taken what I've learned from my coaches and mentors and experiences, and I basically just transfer that to my clients, the people that I work with, and it works for them. So like I said, there's no big strategy behind it. There's no big checklist for each single person. We just work one-on-one and get through some of these hurdles together. It's just, I'm just kind of hold their hand and give them support when they need it. Now, obviously we do all the cool technology stuff together as well. So I'm not throwing that to the side, but there's a lot more to creating your online empire than just building out a landing page and running some Facebook traffic. So we go pretty deep.
I think, Amanda, one of the things you just made mention, I really hope people understand is there is a massive value in a mentor. And we talk about this all the time, but I think especially right now as people are, one of the greatest things about a mentor is they provide that hope. They're there for you to really make sure that even when you don't believe in yourself, that they believe in you. Because as an entrepreneur, you just need that. At least I know for myself, I've had mentors and coaches for years, and I've even with my kids in athletics and stuff. There's such a value with a coach who just believes in you when you don't. And so, what are some of the things when they're out looking for a good coach? What would you recommend they look for?
Integrity, and number one. So, my coach, Seth, he's been with me. I've been with him for about 3-4 years now. I knew him on a business level before I knew him as my coach. And he has been there, done that. So he still goes through some of the trials and some of the stuff that sets him back. And he has mentors as well. But when you're looking for a coach, you're looking for a mentor, you want to make sure that you're going with somebody that's been through the exact stuff that they're trying to coach you through. It doesn't make sense for somebody to help me, if they haven't been through what it is that I'm going through. They can listen, that's fine, but I want somebody that has been through it, successfully gotten through it, and now can help me do the same. So, and with integrity. So if he says you need to do these 4 things every single morning, he's not sitting back on his lazy boy telling me to do those things. He's doing the same things every single morning too. And so whenever I'm mentoring or coaching somebody, I make sure that I'm putting in the work that I'm asking them to put in as well. So I think that's really important. If you need somebody that's actively participating in their entrepreneurial life, just like they're trying to help you do as well.
Man, I love that advice. I know that it's been fun. As I've been working closer and closer with Russell all the time on these kind of things with the inner circle, it's amazing to me. It's one of the things I think people enjoy the most with working with Russell is the fact that he's doing absolutely everything he's asking them to do. So it's really hard to tell a coach no when they've already done what they've asked you to do. So that is just awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
there's
advice.
no excuses when they are doing the work, just like they're asking you to do. There's no excuses. You can't say but this or but that. Nope. They have the same stuff going on in their lives too, and they are doing it. And so there's no reason for you to not do it too. So that's what I look for, people like that, that really have been through what I have been through and what I'm going through. They're building something, I'm building something. And I have goals, they have goals, and we reach them together. It's not like he's not above me necessarily. We're equal. He's just helping me. He's holding my hand through some of these processes. And then I'm able to transfer that onto my clients as well.
That's fantastic. Well, one of the things you made mention of, which I'm a huge believer in, that is morning routine. So if you don't mind, I'm going to get a little personal here. If you don't mind, what is your morning routine? What do you try to do each day?
I try to do every day. And I've been really good at it. There's like 8 things, but the 4 main things that I do every day is sweat. So I got to work out in the mornings, whether that's usually, even if you can just get 10 or 15 minutes in, but I'm a overachiever of sorts. And so I usually go for 45 minutes to an hour. I have a green shake every day. So it's got, spinach and kale and protein and, some heavy nutrients that no matter what the rest of my day looks like, I've got some good nourishment in my body. I read a chapter of a book, not like Outlander or something fun like that, but a motivational or professional development book or a business related book, but just a chapter a day, and I take notes about it. And then if you follow me on Facebook, a lot of the posts that I make on my private, like my page, I keep public for other people to see kind of what I'm studying and what I'm reading. So I post that there just kind of as an accountability thing for myself. Okay. So I work out, I have a green shake, I read, and then I also have some accountability with my coach. I have an online form to fill out. So I have to kind of talk about some things that have happened, lessons I've learned from that, whether it's happened that day or the day before. So I check in with him on a daily basis, and it keeps me kind of motivated and accountable. I have been slacking on that part lately, I will be honest. So
confession time.
Yeah, I can't say, oh yeah, I do this every single day. I've been, and he'll listen to this, I'm sure, and he'll go, oh yeah, he'll call me out on it. So I have to be honest and say I've been slacking on that part of it. And there's a few other things that we do as well, but those are the main ones. You just got to set your day up. Oh, and meditation. I don't know how I left that out because I'm not very good at it. I'll tell you that. But 5 to 10 minutes of just quiet time, letting your mind be free. It doesn't have to look a certain way. And, it helps you just get rid of some of the anxiety and some of the noise so you can then focus on the rest of your day.
I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of woo-woo a little bit, but not really. I mean, it can be, if you are, maybe it's called prayer for you. Maybe you need to sit in 10 minutes of just deep reflection and prayer with your God or your deity or whatever it is. Or maybe you just need 10 minutes in a quiet closet without your kids screaming at you. Whatever that looks like, it's perfect for you. And so that's another thing that is really important when you're with a coach or a mentor or anybody. It doesn't have to look a certain way. We can give you the tools and the steps to follow, but you have to kind of do what's comfortable for you, and you have to make it your own. So with the meditation, for me, I always thought it had to look a certain way. Like I had to sit with my palms open or my fingertips together and my legs crossed and, oming all the time. And that's not what it is for me. For me, it's just quiet moments where I can just be. And if that's what it is for you, then that's what it is for you. If you need something more structured, then that's what it is for you. That's perfect. There's no wrong and there's no right.
Amanda, I am so glad you shared this stuff. This has been one of those things that I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with Russell recently about this kind of stuff. He's actually looking at creating an app around morning routines and things. I think the part I love is I've dealt with a ton of highly successful business people online and offline. And I can tell you the one secret to all of them and their success is their morning routines. And
yep.
I was talking with Alex Sharpton about it just literally a couple of weeks ago. And there is nothing more important than how you start your day. And
exactly.
When you look at, trying to balance your business and your family and life as an entrepreneur, that you have to be able to take control of your day, especially in the morning. If you can control that little part of the morning, the rest of the day just seems to go 1,000 times better. And I love your idea as far as, sweating, having a green shake, reading the chapter, the accountability, meditation. I'd say those 5 things are in every successful business owner's, anybody who's hitting the 7-figure and above range, all of them, at least that I know personally, all have those 5 things in the morning. It's just amazing to me. That meditation piece. I just hired Joseph Clough, one of our Inner Circle members, to create a hypnosis track, personal hypnosis track that I'm going to use morning and night.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to get that. It's my Christmas gift to myself. But
that's awesome.
I think, because I struggle with the whole meditation piece. Mm-hmm. And, prayer is something I've always felt really strong about, but meditation for me is a little different. And I love also the idea as far as accountability. You have to be accountable to somebody. And even if there's nothing else you can do than go out and find an accountability coach for this year, where they're going to do nothing else but just hold you accountable, that in and of itself will be a huge, huge benefit for a ton of people.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Well, Amanda, I love all the content you're providing here, and it's been a ton of fun. So tell me, I love being as free and open on these podcasts because it kind of goes different directions, and I know I get so much feedback from so many people as far as, that was just for me. And this one's been a little fun and a little different. It's not as much business oriented as it has been life and personal, and I love that, especially because of the aspect I run across so much recently with a lot of people trying to find a way of really taking their business to the next level. And I think as you've worked with other business coaches and been coached yourself, what are some of the main things you've looked at as far as, what does it take to get to that next level, whatever that next level might be?
Action. That's it. You just have to take action. There's no secret formula. Henry Kaminsky had a video this morning, and it's basically, the gist was the doers are going to take over. So if you're just sitting back waiting for it to be perfect, if you're just sitting back waiting for the time to be right, if you're just sitting back waiting for permission, whatever it is, you're going to get passed by somebody else. And so you just have to act. You have to do. That's it. It's that simple.
I love it. It's always, the great part about it is the keys to success are always the simple things that nobody wants to do. Everyone always looks for the magic bullet. Well, you got to do a Facebook ad this way, or you got to do, you know what?
Yeah.
No, you just have to do a Facebook ad and you'll learn, and you'll screw it up and you'll learn from that. So
Exactly.
that idea is awesome. And I know that action's been one of the main things you've focused on for quite some time. Again, even if it was just replacing $400 a month. What are some of the action steps that you're looking to take for this next year?
That's great because I just set my intentions yesterday with my coach. And so I'm going to be speaking. Did I lose you here?
No, I'm still here.
All right. Sorry.
I'm just taking notes.
It popped up on my screen here. So I'm going to be speaking more in a public forum setting this coming year in 2017. And I'm not taking no for an answer. How's that sound?
I love it.
I have an opportunity to be in front of several really high-powered marketing geniuses in January, and that's my intention going in, is I want to speak on their stages. Not just about my story, like things we're sharing here, but I really feel that I have a gift, so to speak, whenever I can just listen to somebody and kind of pull out the important parts of their business and what they want to do and map that out, and then begin the strategy, begin the value ladders, begin mapping out the funnel blueprint and all of that stuff. So I basically take somebody's concepts and we go straight through the entire process through the conversions. So that's one of my things coming up in 2017. I'm going to be putting myself out there a lot more. It's not necessarily my most comfortable thing to do, but it's something that I feel so alive and so like I'm in my space when I'm able to talk to people and help them move forward. Whether it's like through a podcast like this, or whether it's going to be on a stage, or whether it's a live event that I host in some small communities around the U.S. So that's what I'm really focusing on. Had a really, really great conversation yesterday with Tyler Jorgensen, and we work together quite a bit on different projects. But he's not my mentor. He's just such a good friend, and we listen to each other, and he gives me permission. I give him permission. We just kind of talk each other off the ledge sometimes, you know. So he really helped me dig deep last night and really define who it is that I love to work with. And do you want me to share that with you? Because it was such an epiphany. In this high-powered internet marketing world of 6- and 7-figure earners and lots of men, I'll say that, there's not a lot of us women in this space. I always had felt compelled to be working with those really high-powered individuals with their marketing strategies, funnels, whatever. But when it boils down to it, my passion and my direction is really helping the person starting out, the person that was me 6 years ago. And so talking with Tyler yesterday, he really pulled that out of me. And now I have such clear direction on what I want to do in 2017. And I'm so excited to be able to offer my services and my products and my time to people that are really just trying to make it and just trying to make that first $100, that first $500, to get a few more leads into their gym or a few more clients into their med spa. And so I'm really excited about that. At first I thought I was devaluing it, like, oh, well, I'm not working with the big guys, so I'm not as good, or I haven't made it, you know, but that's not who I am. I want to help the small business owner, and I want to help the new marketer get started. I want to help them become successful, whatever that looks like for them, using great tools like ClickFunnels, using Facebook advertising, using blogs, using other things that I've put into place. So that's on top of speaking more and doing some private events. Really, that's what I'm most excited about, is really honing in on my tribe, my people that I want to help, and go for it. So I'm really looking forward to 2017 for that reason.
Oh, that's awesome. I know Tyler's a good friend. That's really, really cool. Well, as we get close to kind of wrapping things up here, anything else, any closing remarks you want to say to people?
I don't know. I'm having so much fun in this world, in this space of ClickFunnels and marketing, and the people that I've met along the way. It's so inspiring and it's so exciting to not only be a part of the community, but now I have the opportunity to be an influencer in this world. And that to me is, it's humbling, but it's so exciting. Like, I have the ability now to help other people become successful. And every single person has that ability to do the same. And I hope that with my routines or my studies or my insights or my coaching or whatever it is that I'm doing with people, I hope, if nothing else, that I'm inspiring everybody around me to take action and do the same. That's all it is. But I love being a part of this entire community. And I can't thank you enough. I can't thank Russell enough for creating this amazing platform, because really ClickFunnels has been the snowball that has started rolling down the hill and is now this ginormous boulder of awesome. You know what I mean? It's just been so fun, and it's not even, it's just getting started. So I don't know. I want to be an inspiration. I want to, I'm so grateful for this platform to be able to help others. It's not about making millions of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars or whatever it is. It's just really about making the world a better place, even maybe just one person at a time.
So Amanda, how do people get a hold of you if they want to reach out to you and find out more about Amanda?
They can go to dakehouse.com and just find my little website there. Have a way that you can schedule a call with me or submit a form. And I'm on Instagram. It's not a huge following, but it's fun. It's OKC Amanda, like Oklahoma City, OKC Amanda. And I'm on Facebook too. So I'd love for people to reach out. I'd love to help be an inspiration. I love answering questions and doing strategy sessions with people, helping them break through. So anytime, find me and reach out.
Well, Amanda, thanks so much. And again, I appreciate all that you've contributed to our company, our business, and our life. So again, I wish you all the very best during this holiday season, and look forward to talking to you soon.
Thanks, Dave. Happy 2017.
Thanks for listening to Funnel Hacker Radio Podcast. If you'd like to be notified anytime we release a new episode, just subscribe over at funnelhackerradio.com. In addition to that, we'd love to send you a free gift. You can find that free gift at funnelhackerradio.com/free trial. One last thing is, we love giving away cars. So if you'd like access to a free dream car, all you have to do is go to funnelhackerradio.com/dream car and you'll get all the details. Thanks again for listening.